It is day 49. Just to see with me. This is day 49. Had a long day at work today, and the shoes that I'm wearing currently are wearing out. Not the walking shoes, but the other shoes that I have. I've had some Hey Dudes, and I had these shoes that I bought from Walmart because they were 20 bucks. I mean, and they looked somewhat okay. But they're running out. I bought them like last year, and you know, they usually last around 8 to 6 months for me, and this one I think is right around the 8-9 month mark. But yeah, it's running now, and after today it was really hurting my feet. So because of that, didn't go on my walk with Marvin because my feet were just, they were kind of like this. I forget what it's called. Pulsating? No, I don't know. But it didn't feel good. So yeah, didn't go on the walk today. It is what it is. And it is currently 7 o'clock. I've been watching the police videos. You know, the ones where they like arrest people and stuff. I've been binge watching for the past like hour or two. So that's what I've been doing. I did have dinner. My girlfriend made chicken cutlet sandwiches. Super good, super dibbity-dibbity-dumptious. Yeah. But today I'm pretty sure it's chest day. One of my favorite days of the week, just because of the chest flies. They're doing something great. And my forearms are still sore, so I don't think I'm gonna add the forearm workouts in today, but maybe next go around I'll add them in. But yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the gym. Say bye, sissy. Oh, I forgot the book is right here now. So we have got chest today. We got incline chest press for 50 pounds. Think about upping it to 55. Chest flies for 20. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep that the same because I can barely do 6 reps consistently. Tricep extension for 50 pounds. And then single tricep extension. I want to see if I can find another tricep workout because it's kind of repetitive, and I get it's easy, it's simple to do, but I get bored. So because I do, you know, the double tricep extension, both hands, and then to do the single, I get really bored. So I'm gonna try to see if I can look something up tonight or right after this. But yeah, we're focusing on the upper chest because I don't know. I read somewhere or something that the upper chest kind of, well, to me, I want to develop my upper chest so this will all be like a flat plane. You know what I'm talking about? Like you go to the grasslands and it's just rolling hills but with flat plains. That's what I want. It's to be like a deep dish here. Because you ever seen the videos where, like, I don't know, somebody like Larry Wheels or somebody different that has huge chest and they can sit like a water bottle right here just normally standing? Yeah, that's cool. So maybe one day. I don't think I'll probably get that big, but you know, honestly, who knows? But yeah, focusing on the upper chest, and then we got the triceps here. And yeah, I'm gonna take my pre-workout. I'll be back in 15 minutes. All right, y'all. I got 55s on dumbbells for this incline chest press. Did the warm up. I usually do the warm up with 30 pounds. Felt really strong throughout the movement, so I can't wait to hit these. I'm feeling good about it. Let's get started. Would be a little easier on a barbell, but we don't have that kind of setup yet. But hopefully in the future we can upgrade to that. But anyhow, let's get this going. One, two, three, 10. Alright. I did 10 reps. We got 2 more sets. And each set, especially with a new heavy weight, I usually go down a rep each set. So we'll see. But yeah, 2 more sets. You know, before I stopped fully last time I was losing weight, I was able to incline bench press 65 to 70 pounds for like 4 reps. So I'm glad we're getting back to that level. But man, I do not miss lifting these things up from the ground. I mean, these things are flipping heavy. And I kind of have to use all sorts of muscles to lift one up, but that's all right, I guess. See, my right hand, I can do it pretty good. But since this one is kind of at an odd angle, oh, it's terrible. But yeah, 3rd set. Let's hope for 10. Probably gonna get 8 or 9. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Come on. X. One more. That was great. Nothing like lifting a heavy weight. Chest flies. Okay. Got 20 pounds on dumbbells. I'm usually only able to hit, 4 to 6 reps, because I like to get a super, as deep as a stretch as I can. So let's see how we do. Oh. Get a pause there. Six reps. I'll tell you one thing I didn't like about that set. My music went off just as I started, so I had nothing to get me going to start, but that's okay. But yeah, 2 more sets of these. Six. Tricep extensions. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different for this tricep extension. I actually lowered the weight by 5 pounds, and I didn't want to lower it too much, but I lowered it by 5 pounds to try to get a slower, more controlled rep, because the past times I've been doing this, I've noticed by the end of my set, it gets a little shaky and I kind of just start, what's it called, like swinging it to get it up. So went down by 5 pounds, and I guess we'll see how we do, huh? By the way, I feel like my chest is getting better. I don't know, there's just something about it that's more menacing looking than before. Anywho, let's lift this weight. That felt fine, but my hands are getting sweaty, so I had to like move my hand positioning mid set. Is what it is, but it did feel better than swinging around the 50s. I felt more controlled, more even. So we'll do 2 more sets of this, and then I think after this I'll just do seated bike. Yeah. A little shorter of a video, but that's okay. Seated bike time. Actually, before we do seated bike, thought I'd do a quick pose down for you guys. As I let Marvin and Frankie outside, and I noticed that it's cold. It is starting to get to the cold season, the season where we get snow, aka also known, as many of you refer to by as, what they call it, the winter arc. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The winter arc phase or doodads or whatever it is. But yeah, it's getting there. I feel it. It's chilly outside. Enough where I would put a sweater. Not saying something because I really like the cold. But anyways, I thought I'd do a quick little pose down. I don't think we've done one in a while, and I feel like I'm slowly slimming down, so let's get some biceps, I guess, so we can see our progress. I don't know what chest one, I'm just a generic. Just like that. Do like a back pose. Like that. Honestly, I don't know. Ooh, I just popped my back. A quick little pose down, just to kind of remind ourselves where we're at, especially to look back upon once we do cut a lot of the weight off, because I'm fairly confident that we're going to reach it together. It'd be nice to look back on this and see the moments like today where I procrastinated 2 hours of doing my workout, and just look back at this one and be like, man, I'm glad I did it that day. But anyhow, back to seated bike or regular moment. This was the end of day 48, 49. Oh, I honestly don't know what day it is. Shoot. Well, anywho, no matter which day it is, we are getting pretty close to weigh-in day. Am I nervous? Yes, I'm extremely nervous, because I honestly feel that I've been doing really good in the workout space, but every single time we do this weigh-ins, there's always 1 to 2 days out of the whole 10 days where I overeat. Every single time, without fail. It's happened every single 10 days. Whether it's me going camping, whether it's a dinner with parents, whether it's a birthday party or something. Like this time it was a birthday party. Overate. Granted, I tried to eat as much meat as I could, but I also had a ton of tortillas, just because I fell back to my old habit. And I don't want to say, like it was instilled in me from a young age to eat a ton and eat it with tortillas or some sort of carb with the general plate, but I feel the time I look back in my childhood and when I ate, there was always tortillas everywhere. No matter if it was breakfast, lunch, dinner. I feel like I've always seen a tortilla somewhere in there. And as we all know, tortillas are not generally healthy. And I'm gonna tell you guys, for my 20th birthday, I freaking ate 20 tacos to celebrate my 20th birthday. So you could imagine how many calories that was in just tortillas. And I ain't got no beef with tortillas. I honestly, I have a tortilla blanket that I love that the dogs used to lay on. But man, I got a love-hate relationship because I love them so much. I'm so used to them. They're honestly kind of, what is that thing? They're like, not stress eating, but there's something that I always go back to, or I always fall back on. It's like, oh man, even the simplest meal that I can think of is a tortilla with mayonnaise or sour cream with salt. Bam, meal. Granted, you'd have more than one, but you see what I'm saying? How it's a comfort food. There you go, comfort food. And I feel like I have a lot of comfort foods. Like if there's something that I really like, I will demolish it, no matter what it is. And now I'll try to cut back on demolishing it. But man, there's something about it. Like I think it was in between the span of day 20 and day 10, we celebrated something, and there was a tiramisu cake for dessert, and I had 3 slices. Lord knows I didn't need 3 slices, but I just love that dessert so much that I just kept munching on it. Not a good trait to have. It's honestly, I don't want to say upsetting. It's just difficult to deal with in moments where I'm really hungry, or in moments where it gives me a warm feeling inside to eat that much. And to me, I hate not finishing my plate, so sometimes I'll grab too much and I'll eat it anyway, just because I don't want to waste any food. And it's kind of how just I was raised, never wasted food in the house. Just like how I had to finish everything on my plate before I get a drink. It's just things that stuck like that stuck with me throughout the years. But man, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. It's difficult. It's loving. It's rewarding. It's new heights to do this diet again, because I failed so many times, and then one time I had a success and I failed. So I failed so many times at this that it's each and every time it takes me a longer time to get back up, but I still get back up every single time. No, it takes a certain time frame for me to get back up, but I've noticed it. I honestly think it's every 2 years. I feel like if I fail, it takes me like a year to recover, and then the next year to slowly start back into it. Like I noticed from this, 2 years ago I was fit. From that, 2 years ago before that, I was fit. And that the second time I got fit, so 2 years ago, I also started cleaning my room, doing more chores around the house, being super tidy, super like perfectionist in my room. And now I'm feeling the health wave come back on. I'm feeling the super gotta get all my chores thing coming back on. That one's taking a little longer than usual, but I feel it all coming in as it just never left me. As it was just waiting for me there, for me to come back in and bring it back into my space. So, and it's a weird, interesting feeling to process. It's an interesting dilemma for me because I'm at work. Honestly feels like I have no breaks, and sometimes I don't get any breaks, but I'm constantly on the go. So when I get home, I just decompress, and then I still have those thoughts where like, oh, I could be doing this, could be doing that, but they're just so suppressed because I'm so tired. But it's not an excuse. I'm sure many of you go to work a 40-hour job like me, and come home and get your workout done without any complaints. Or some of you do your workout before work, and I envy you because I wish I could do that. But I could do it. It just takes me a little while to adjust. And I hope if you're in the process of starting, or if you're in the process of contemplating, I'll just tell you this, even though it feels like you don't have to do it, or it feels like you're telling yourself you can skip a day, just do it anyway, man. It's so much better in the long run. I feel like I've mentioned this more times than not, but the guilt is way too high for me the next day to not want to do it today. Even though I procrastinate a ton, and that is my worst enemy right now. Currently, this is my worst enemy, is procrastination. So I literally sat in this room for like an hour and a half, just watching videos. So it's like, oh, I don't want to do this, but I'm here for you guys. I've seen more and more of my main videos getting views, even though they're for like 1 minute. You guys are still clicking on them, and that's awesome. And I just got my first comment on a main video, which is I never thought it would actually come, but I'm super happy about it, and I just want to say thank you to you guys. I really appreciate you guys commenting and liking. It really does help out. But anywho, besides that, I had a great day. I hope you guys had a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.